It's your boy and Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the late video today because I had an interview and we had a lot of things to do, and I'm really sorry that I came up with the video very late. But I hope you guys will definitely enjoy because this video is damn important about the transfer news and everything that we've got on our hands about Arsenal. Martin Keown believes Arsenal should push the boat out to sign Young's defensive duo. He's like, I mean, the former Gunners centre back says that the Colombian pair Carlos Cuesta and Jean Lecumi in the Belgium's side's 4-1 Champions League defeat to the Reds. Arsenal have struggled to sign a good centre back since Laurent Koscielny was at the peak of his game. The back four remains a huge weakness, and Keown believes that, he's what he said. Cuesta looks some player, by the way. Both Colombians central defenders look pretty decent. If I was an Arsenal scout and never been asked to comment ever as a former player on prospective purchases, these two are not bad, I can tell you. Well, looks like I think Keown has a point. I'll definitely let you guys know how these guys, two youngsters, are. Moving on, Premier League games could be played just 9 days before the start of the 2022 World Cup in Qatar under new proposals. Well, looks like the plans produced by the Premier League would see top flight and championship games played on November 12th, little more than a week before the winter tournament kicks off on November 21. Let's see how that pans out. Scott Al-Mustafi has said that he has little hope of remaining at Arsenal. He says, I have become a target. The criticism has become escalated and irrational. I have become a target. At one point, people even blamed me for a defeat I had not played in at all. And that makes him targeted each and every time things happen. Moving on, Arsenal's defenders won 0% of the tackles in the first half versus Vitória Guimarães. Let's move on. Looks like Erling Haaland is definitely could move on to the Manchester United. Well, yes, Manchester United are currently favourites to sign Erling Braut Haaland from RB Salzburg. Moving on, I think the more important games and more important things that I have to tell you guys is really right here, and I think yes, Mesut Ozil. I also saw that Unai stop freezing Ozil out kind of placards people were holding. It wasn't really what I expected. But did you know the biggest news of the day? Paul Scholes wants Manchester United to sign out of fair Mesut Ozil. Yes, Paul Scholes says, I can't understand that Ozil's situation at Arsenal. I think he's a player that can link a team together. I think he's got great quality. He's shown that in his career he could be an answer short term. I don't know. I think that would be up to him. I can't see it happening, but I think he's a player that United could do with right now. I don't even know how to respond to that. I mean, let's move on. One of the Arsenal fans actually met Raul Sanyehi, and he asked Upamecano to Arsenal in January 2022. Is it happening? Well, Raul did not deny nor he accepted it. He was just laughing, and every other Arsenal fan really were buzzing about Upamecano's move to Arsenal. Moving on, Arsenal are keeping tabs on Red Bull Salzburg Dominic Szoboszlai as a replacement for the on-loan Dani Ceballos. It looks like we have bid for Dani Ceballos, and Real Madrid are asking for a specific amount of money. And Ceballos has played in all the 9 games against of Arsenal's Premier League matches. We all know that. But Emery has said that I think it is too soon to say that. And since that is there, I think Dominic Szoboszlai is definitely on the radar. And speaking about Ceballos, Emery said, of course, I know he has a lot of potential, and I think this is just the beginning. But always, all the players need time to adapt to the Premier League. He's in that process, and I really want to appreciate it. We are trying to use that energy and enthusiasm reflected in the way we want to play. He has had some good games. Sometimes it's not been easy for him, but I think that's normal. But I think it's too soon to say that we want to incorporate him in different conditions. We are only in October, still a long way to take that process. The ultimate goal for me with Ceballos is that he can bring us all his potential and help us to achieve all our goals as a team with more positive performances. We are more than happy to count on him. Moving on, Hector Bellerin has praised Gabriel Martinelli after he netted his 5th goal of the season. He says it's really important for his confidence and for the team to keep pushing. I've always said that it's not just about his goals, it's about his fight, the spirit he brings to the team. He's very young and has a lot to learn. Everything that he's doing is positive because he's helping the team and helping himself. Of course, everyone is happy for him to keep scoring. Well, we also Jose Mourinho took his place in Arsenal's executive box to watch the under pressure Unai Emery, the win against Vitória. We saw that Jose Mourinho was present there. Well, moving on, Nicola Pepe insists that he is still away short being at his best, while he also claiming he will speak with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang over who takes the free kicks this season. He said, scoring twice is great for my confidence, but Oba has also scored a free kick this season, so now we will have to talk to decide who will take them when we are both playing. He let me take that penalty, and as soon as I arrived at Arsenal, he helped me to settle in along with Alex Lacazette and Matteo Guendouzi. Myself, Oba and Laka have played very little together so far, maybe around just 30 minutes, but now Laka is back from injury and I hope we will play more together because we get on very well. We all are French, so we understand each other, but it's important for me to learn English so I can begin to communicate with everyone. I knew that coming to England would be harder for me than to be playing in the French league. Wow, I never thought that he would go out all out and say that. And let's see why he said that, because the intensity of the football is totally different here. I'm not yet at my best physically because I was at the African Cup of Nations in the summer and didn't have a proper preseason like the other players. Wow, Nicola Pepe, raw Nicola Pepe. Well, moving on, Arsenal have not improved since Unai Emery succeeded Arsene Wenger, according to Robin van Persie. He says, no, I don't think so. I don't think that Emery really connects with his players. I think they're still weak on set pieces. That was back in my time still a problem, to be honest. Everyone should feel responsible. Do you play zone or do you play man on man? I think when you're struggling, you should play man on man, because then you just pick your man. Then you're responsible for your man. It's a one-on-one fight. Well, last weekend they again conceded from a corner kick. I said it a couple of weeks ago as well. Arsenal lose 12 to 15 points per season by set pieces, and that should stop. You have to sort it out. You have to find a way. You can see some players, and it's not honest to judge a coach based on tonight. It's based on the last couple of months and even the year before. Well, also Robin van Persie had to add some praising words for Gabriel Martinelli. He says he's young, he's 18 years of age, and the way he moves, he makes and dummies, and the dummies he makes, he looks very good to me, especially at that age. I was playing on the wing at that age. With time, he will get even better. He looks very good. He looks where the danger. He knows where the danger is, where the space is. He scored a great goal. What I like about him is his link-up play. He looks lively. He looks technical. He looks very good to me. It's a joy watching him. 5 in 5 is a bang-on great start. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the news, views, and everything about Arsenal. So if you guys still believe that Mesut Ozil should go to Manchester United for the game time because you guys are Ozil fans and not Arsenal fans, do let me know in the comments what you feel about it, and make sure you subscribe and be a part of this community. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.